Today I'm going to show you how to make fideua, another Valencian dish that is like paella. It's made in a similar pan, same pan actually, not a similar pan. But instead of rice, you use noodles, either thin noodles or today I'm going to be using like a little elbow macaroni. Today's jersey brought to you by AC Milan, just because I think it's a cool jersey. Not that I like the Italian teams. Okay, the ingredients for fideua: noodles, seafood. Got some mussels, some shrimp. I've got a little bit of calamares, maybe a kilo of whitefish. And then I have garlic, onion, and tomato for the sofrito. Little pimenton, azafran or saffron, and fish stock, which is just about boiling. So use double the amount of stock as you do noodles. We begin by heating up some olive oil in a Well, I'm never shy with the olive oil. First we're going to fry the shrimp and the squid. So watch the temperature here, it gets a little too hot. Next I'll add the fish. Smelling very seafoody by this point. Okay, next we're going to make the sofrito with the tomato, onion, and garlic. So I try to move the meat to the outside of the pan so it kind of slows the cooking process. Now I'll add the onion, garlic, and tomato. First the onion and garlic. Tomato. I think this is probably a little too much tomato, onion, and garlic, but whatever. This is really only about my third time I've made fideua, and the other two times didn't really count because I didn't really know what I was doing. I just made something in a paella pan with noodles. This time I put a little bit of research into it. A little bit of salt as we go. Next, I want to add the saffron and the pimenton. The lovely Spanish paprika, which has a little smoke flavor. Okay, some people remove the meat from the pan entirely after they first cook it, and then they make the sofrito by itself. But my pan's big enough, and I don't have much heat on the sides at all, so I can just leave it in. I think it's okay. Okay, the sofrito has come along very nicely. It has to be pretty much completely done when you start the next step because it won't cook appreciably more. So you want it to pretty much the consistency that you're looking for before you add the next step. Next up, put the mussels. added the noodles. Okay, so I've added the stock. I'll raise the temperature a little bit just to bring it to a quick boil and then turn it down. And that's pretty much it. Let it cook. One of the nice things about paella, fideuà, all the Valencian dishes that you make in a paella or in a clay baking dish like I have in my oven is that ultimately at the end you have only one dish. So you can kind of clean up the rest of the mess that you made earlier in the kitchen, and then you serve it in this nice paella, put it right on the table. You just serve it right from the pan. Very, very simple, very yet elegant. So as I said, you don't stir it, but you can just shake it around a little bit and move it, because instead I don't have a very even fire. If you're making this on a lot of people here have a gas paella cooker which fits underneath the pan, cooks it more evenly, but I just use 2 burners and just kind of move it around and distribute the heat. Just about there. So the shrimp, honestly, they're almost not even worth eating. They're a lot of work, but they add a lot of flavor to the dish. If you want to eat them, go ahead, knock yourself out. There you have it, fideuà, and it's very traditional to eat fideuà with ajo aceite, which is mayonnaise made with just garlic and olive oil.